Hey guys, it's time to take a look at the Android 7.0 Nougat official update for the Samsung Galaxy S7. So I'm going to be doing a full review and taking you guys through everything from lock screen all the way to the camera. And yeah, let's just get started. So first off here, the lock screen, it looks the same as the Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. So you got two shortcuts. We have the phone dialer, so you can swipe to the right, and you also have the camera. So that's that, very simple lock screen. You got time and every information. You can also see your battery percentage. So I'm just going to quickly unlock my phone, and this is the beauty look we have off the home screen here. So you can see that it retains the traditional TouchWiz look. So you got the the icon shapes and everything. It looks a lot like the previous versions, but it is a bit cleaner. And here is a quick side-by-side comparison between the stock Android 7.1 versus what we have here on the Samsung Galaxy S7. And of course, I'm going to be doing a separate video showing you guys a full comparison between these two UI, stock versus Samsung's TouchWiz UI. So what I wanted to talk about here is that you do get the shortcuts here, like when you hold the application. At this point, we just have app information and app disable option. So but it will get some more options later, of course, later with the update. For example, with the camera, you get the option to take selfie and also a video. So this is of course with the 7.1, you got the shortcuts. So with the 7.1, things like this will be added, kind of like TouchWiz. So the home screen is looking really good, so you can hold on to the area to access these three options here. So we got the grid, we got the widgets, and we also have the wallpaper and themes. So you can quickly go there and check that stuff out. So yeah, really nice so far look here for the home screen. Really like the wallpaper. Also swiping here will give you guys the news feed type of thing, so you get news from around the world. So also you can hold an application and you can quickly remove it, or you can have the option called as move apps. When you put the application here, you can just quickly, comfortably scroll wherever you want to put it. For example, here. Now, if we talk about the quick setting or the notification area, it's also looking a lot like the pure Android. So you can see the similarities here, like you can swipe to see the options and the way options are. Of course, with the Samsung, you get more options. Samsung tends to put a lot of features. So you also get an additional search bar here, so you can search about options, applications, music, all that stuff. So you can also go into main setting, as well as there is a three-dot button which allows you to edit these options right away. So if you swipe it for the first time, it's going to give you very basic quick settings. For example, the Wi-Fi, sound, Bluetooth, and all that stuff. And with the second swipe, it's going to expand and give you guys some more options. So if I want to explore the additional options, I just have to press on the text like this, and you can see it takes me through the additional options. So I can set the brightness level for the flash. So up to the level 5, it actually goes to the maximum level. So also give me a quick warning that it can heat up. So yeah, this is pretty nice. The arrow is now gone, and you also have the option called as performance mode, which basically turns the display brightness to 100% and screen resolution to quad HD. If you have the screen resolution to 720p or 1080p, it's going to change that to the maximum. So I'm going to explain that later. Also swiping here to the right, we have the option for the power saving. Now this phone, with this update, the Galaxy S7 do get all that power saving tools like we have seen with the greatest UI on the Galaxy Note 7. So now you can have the mid and the max mode, and with each mode you have the option to change these stuff. And out of all these options, the best one is of course is the screen resolution. So you can change the screen resolution from quad HD to HD and to just to full HD and to just normal HD 720p, so you can conserve more battery. And also you can limit the background network usage, which is great. Limit the speed limiter, limiting the maximum CPU speed is also there. So yeah, I mean, with this option, Samsung can actually put in higher resolution display in their flagship phones like the upcoming Galaxy S8, so they can put a 4K display and they can allow us to downgrade the screen resolution. So this is a possibility, and this is a great addition here with the power saving tools. So you also get the ultra power saving mode, which of course we know that it's gonna give you guys a very minimal look, very minimal features to interact with in order to conserve more battery. Also, we get the blue light filter here, which is great if you're gonna read some books or use your phone at night. So also we have the always on mode, so you can quickly turn it on and off, and you can hold on it to go into the settings to customize it further. So overall, the quick settings have been improved a lot. They look a lot cleaner, they look a lot like stock, with some additional options like the search here, so that is great. And if you're wondering where is the secure folder, so secure folder will be added later on with some updates, but at the moment it's not here. And also, for some reason, this is working really good, really stable for me. Like, I haven't seen any problem with the apps or any problem with the camera, so it's like working fine. But again, it's a beta, and I'm not recommending you to install it and use it every single day, but you can give it a try if you want to. So I'm going to be making a separate video on it, tutorial on how to install it on your device. So if we go into the app drawer, this is also looking a lot like the older Samsung UI look. So we have the applications, we have all the folders, you have the three dots here to edit, sort the application, as well as contact us, which takes you to Samsung member application area. So if we quickly edit, you can disable application, disable some system-based application, not all of them, okay? So the voice recorder, Samsung members, and my file and everything is still there, but you can disable the S Health and S Voice. You can also change the color of the folder, which is also pretty good. So now the folder will be green here. So this stuff is very similar to the old stuff. If we go into the main setting, and here you can see the settings have been improved a lot, like they are completely changed compared to Marshmallow. So you do get a quick image at the side of every option, like notification sound has the speaker, so you can easily distinguish between the options. You can easily access them, and I just love the new setting look here. So if we go into display, there is a option, a direct option to change the screen resolution. So you can see the screen resolution is currently by default has been set to full HD, and which is great. It's going to conserve more battery. It doesn't look bad or anything like that, but if you want the maximum, so you can have it here and you can apply it, and it's just going to quickly take a moment, and now it is now running at full quad HD 1440p. So also in the advanced feature, you get all the advanced stuff of the Galaxy S7, for example, pop-up view, smart view capture, palm swipe to capture, easy mode, all that stuff is there. And also we have the video enhancer mode here, which kind of increases the quality of the pictures and videos when you are watching them on your phone. So it's also there, which is great. And you also have device maintenance, which is a one-stop shop for your phone. So if you want to increase the performance, increase overall clear the RAM, then you can optimize your phone, and it's going to remove all the app caches, all that unnecessary stuff. So you can see here that it says free up storage space 25.1 MB. It closed the two background apps, so it's going to basically increase the performance of your device. So device maintenance is there, and it's definitely going to make a big difference for budget devices. So you're going to get a much more smoother and faster experience. And you also have the option for the about device section here, of course, where you can see all the options, all the things for your phone, software information going here, Android 7.0 Nougat, and you can also see that shows you a bit of a Easter egg thing. Now everything that we get with the Android 7.0 Nougat, the stock features are also there. For example, the split mode. So if I open an application here, for example the browser, and if I quickly go to the app drawer, and if I press on it like this, if I put the application on the top, it's going to initiate the split mode, so I can quickly use two applications on one screen. I can also change the size of the applications, how much area I want to give to a certain application. So it works absolutely fine. 4 gigs of RAM. I haven't seen any problem with this, even though it's a beta, so no problem whatsoever. And also we do have the option to initiate it in a bit of a different way. For example, the old Samsung way. So for example, if I hold down the what you call this multitasking key here for some seconds, it's going to quickly initiate that mode, and I can use the same application twice if I want to, or some different application. So if I just press the home button, the device still knows that I'm in the split mode. So if I want to go back to that split mode, all I have to do is just to quickly press it one time, and then I am back here. So if I just quickly close it, so to close this you have to swipe it like this, and now it's closed, and you can close everything at once. So there is a close all button. You also have the option to go into pop-up view mode. So if I go here, and now the application is in pop-up view mode, which is basically I can use the rest of the screen. If I press this arrow, the application will be in a glance mode, so I can move this application wherever I want, and it's going to stay there no matter where I go. If I go into camera, you can see it's still there, and I can even launch it from here. So if I go back, touch on this application, there's also a screen full screen option here. So if you press on this, it's going to quickly go to the full screen mode, and also if you press down, obviously it's going to go out of that pop-up view mode. So that's also there, and this is how the always on mode looks. So very similar to before. You can also have some themes if you want to. So Samsung basically wants to give you a lot of options, not only with the hardware but also with the software. So apart from just with some normal Android Nougat software features, you get tons of Samsung's own customization. So now time to look at the applications and see what are the changes we have. For example, first of all, if we go into the camera, this is where we have the major updates. So the UI is a lot like the Galaxy Note 7's UI. So you can swipe here to see all your quick options. For example, the auto mode, the pro mode, the slow motion, all the good stuff is there. And it's looking a lot easier and a lot minimal, compared to before, so it's easier to operate. That's what I've seen. We also have this mode here, which is of course the beauty mode or skin mode. It is now available with the back camera as well as with the front camera, so that is great. You also have the option to swipe here to see all your filters, which is also great. And on the upside here, on the top area, you got the HDR, you got the flash, as well as the main settings, so you can quickly press that. And going to main setting, now everything is pretty much the same here, but they have added a really important feature which is called as the save pictures as preview. Now this is kind of like a mirror selfie feature, because when you're taking a picture through front camera or back camera, the picture is actually rotated. When it saves to gallery, it rotates the picture, so that is gone now. So you can enable this option and get those good selfies out of this phone. Now if you take a look at the browser here, which is also got a new look. For example, we have all the options like home, bookmarks, and tabs. So clicking here will give you some more options. So this is of course changed a bit with the Nougat. Every application is actually changed. So with the phone dialer, you get a very minimal look. You got the recent, you got the search. You also have 3-dot, which gives you the option to check call duration settings, and also you have the option here for the context. You can see all your contacts. Now basically the big thing with the context is that you can actually swipe here to the right to quickly send a message to the contact here, which works absolutely fine. And you also have the option to actually if we go into the messaging app, you have the option to access the contacts right from the messaging app, which is really great convenience. You can quickly go here, and if you want to call someone, you have to swipe it to the right and like this. And of course I don't have a SIM card in it, but it just quickly starts to calling that contact. So it's really good, it's really convenient, and they have made things a lot easier with the phone and messaging application. File manager is also changed, so it's looking a lot good, a lot polished. So we have the options for images, audio, videos, document, as well as APK. So if you copy some applications from your laptop or computer or whatever to the internal memory, it's going to show you that. So at this point I don't have it. So basically it's like more organized. It's just scan stuff and give you exactly what you want. And down here you have the user storage option, like the device storage and SD card, and you can also have the cloud storage for with Google Drive. So they have improved that, and that is good. You also have a changed look with the gallery. So with the gallery you also get the tabs, the tab look. So for example, you have the pictures, albums, and stories. So you can create stories, and also you have the option to go quickly to the camera, search, and 3-dots. And going back and taking a look at the calculator, which has also got a bit of improvement with the UI. So you can see it looks different, actually better compared to that greeny look. So now it's blue and white. That is great. And of course this is how the notification will appear on your lock screen, so you can expand them if you want to and see more information. And you can also do the same here in the quick toggle or quick notification area. So yeah, that is a full review of the Android Nougat 7.0 for the Samsung Galaxy S7. So I'm going to be doing some comparisons with other devices, so please stay tuned for that. I might actually do a speed test to check the performance. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.